don't know where to go.
I'm sitting here because
Oh, I didn't split it in so well.
fiddling with it. It's gonna make you mad.
I fiddle because I'm mad.
Not deserved, accepted.
What character is that?
Okay.
That's not my sister.
She's gonna be in the next Hero King series. Nonsense.
That's gonna be good.
It's gonna be her, Elise, and Vladimir.
Arcane's about to pop off. They got.
Get that out of my face, man.
Weebs.
Is it on?
So, guys.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I got a stupid Crunchyroll.
Man,
I
let
love
the
it.
town die.
Had a long day.
So it must be pretty long.
I got
I woke up with a headache and it was like.
What did you do today?
Had a headache.
What? No, I meant like
I got caught.
entertainment wise.
I got caught in a thunderstorm.
That's pretty rad.
I hung out
That's
with,
pretty metal.
hung out with the cats. Played a little bit of Control. Watched some YouTube.
Welcome everybody to the BakaTaka, the world's greatest weeb podcast. As always, sitting on the left, it's
Eric?
sitting in the middle, it's
George.
and I'm on the right, and I'm Chase. And you're listening and possibly watching this special episode of BakaTaka. Guys, welcome. Glad we could be here.
I also had to fix the caulk in my guest bathroom.
He said cock?
It cracked.
I gotta censor that, you know.
I had to do it twice because I grabbed the wrong tube. I used white caulk and I needed to use the almond. I needed the almond caulk, so I had to clean the whole thing off. and then use
Anyways,
anyway, continue.
today we have a very special episode. This is titled Guess That Anime Decade from the Character Designs. Gentlemen, we are doing a competition episode. It's Eric versus George versus Chase.
I feel like you being the one who made this.
This is correct.
has
But
an
so here's how
advantage.
it's going to work. Here's how it's going to work. I'm going to skip to the next slide. Is this on? That's the wrong button. There it goes. Here's the rules.
Wait, do you have to point that at the dongle?
No, it was just, it turned off because I wasn't using it
Okay,
for
I
a
was about
second.
to
Yeah,
say, I was like, is that an infrared PowerPoint
So,
clicker?
gentlemen, here are the rules. You get 1 point if you guess the correct decade of the picture shown on screen. You get 1 point if you guess the correct year. So that means you can earn a total of 2 points per picture. If you both get it wrong, I get a point. This is an example of how the decades work. We're starting from the 0 date to the 9 date, and that's how it goes for that decade. So
Chase, I'm not going to get any exact year right.
well, that's your bonus points. Is
I
what
know
it is,
how
and
decades
So-
work.
So keep in mind, that's how I get points.
Okay.
If you both get it wrong, and at the end, whoever has the most points will be declared the winner. So just so you guys have an idea, I'm going to start you off with an example picture. Here is our example picture.
2010 to 2019.
You got, whenever you're guessing, whatever your decade, you can just say the year specifically that you're guessing if you want, so that way you don't have to.
2010 to 2019.
2012.
The correct answer is 2011
Get wrecked, nerd.
for Mirai Nikki.
I was closer than you.
Yeah.
You guessed 10 years. I guessed 1 and I was 1
We're
away.
guessing decades.
You're guessing the anime decade. So, with that said, are you guys ready to get into the game?
Isn't she a yandere?
That
Yeah.
is
Like, isn't that like the whole point of the show? It's a yandere.
what's her face?
You know?
You know,
guess
yeah.
that.
I was like, I know it has a U at the beginning. of it.
Never watched it.
Anyways, we're going to go ahead and get started. Here is our first picture.
Oh, yeah, this show. 2017.
10.
2010 and 2017. So you go have a guess the
Oh, wait,
2010s.
time out.
Yeah.
I forgot COVID happened, and that throws my years off. 2017, I thought was like 2 years ago. I'm going with 2021.
2021. So George is the 2020s. And you're
Tens.
10s. Okay, gotcha. And did you guys want to be...
He's not guessing a year.
That's fine.
I'll guess a year when I know the year.
Guess a year to help us!
If you don't guess it before, you don't get the
You get
extra
2
point.
points.
If you just guess a specific year, there's a chance you could
By guessing a
1 in
year,
10
you guess
chance
the decade.
Yeah, 2010.
2010. All right. So 2010 and 2022, what was that?
21.
21. The correct answer
Yeah,
is
I was right!
2017.
Oh my gosh!
That
shit
is
was
a
older than I
point
thought.
for Eric.
I should not second guess myself about things I don't know.
Well, you know, you had it, and I think I talked you out of it a little bit. So here we go. Our next
I
slide,
took myself out of it.
gentlemen. What is the decade?
This is a tricky one.
Yeah, this is what is this about? I'm
Put your
never heard
microphone
of-
here.
Why do I have to put my microphone
So
there?
it actually faces you towards you.
Whatever, man. Hold me down.
Whatever.
This looks like it was made in the 10s, but it looks like it's based off a visual novel from like the early 2000s.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to say 2014.
I'm going with 7. 2007.
Oh, 2007. I was like,
Year 7, Chase.
Year
Year
7.
7.
All right. So 2014 and 2007.
sure.
Gentlemen, our correct answer is this is Okana
I was
for
off.
Rhythm Across the Blue from 2016. Look how close you were.
Still know
That's
it's bad.
another point for Eric.
You're good at this.
There we
Well,
go.
I know what stuff.
Ow.
I know what stuff looks like, but it looks like a visual novel based off of
It
the
does.
early 2000s.
This is actually Studio Gonzo right here, and it's not a visual novel.
No wonder it's disgusting.
I think it's an original anime, if I'm not mistaken.
well, it
So,
looks like
yeah.
a visual novel.
Why does his head look so big?
Oh, because it is big. Anyways, here is our next one.
Oh, 98?
96. That's very. It looks 90s.
98?
I'm going slightly older than him.
Oh.
I mean, it could be early 2000s though. Like that, it fits. It would
I
still
don't
fit.
remember when the show was released.
I tried to pick ones that both of you didn't know, but obviously he's going to know.
What show is this?
Serial Experiment Lane.
That's actually not. But it is something else you do know.
That's Lane. Clearly.
That's not Lane, actually.
Oh.
Which one's Lane?
It's
If
the
it
other
is
show that
Lane.
has that similar look to it.
Would this
that
guy
came out
be? Would
around
this
the
guy
same
be
time.
Lane, or would that girl be Lane?
The girl would be Lane.
The girl would be Lane. Okay. I never watched Serial
A
Experiment.
show that came around that
What year did I say, and is it right?
2001.
96. I said
2001,
96.
96. Guys, this is Boogie Pop Phantom from 2000. Gentlemen, this is a bit.
You
That
give
was
me
a,
hints.
I gave you a hint. Serial Experiment Lane, and then it was Boogie
I
Pop
don't know
Phantom.
when that came out. I
Me
don't know
neither.
what it is.
Me neither.
when
did it
came
come-
out? In
when-
2000.
When did Lane come out?
Lane came out in 98, if I'm not
Okay, I was
mistaken,
right on
yeah.
Lane.
Yeah.
Good.
Good thing I switched.
So here we go, gentlemen. The next one.
This looks like something I may have seen.
2006.
2006.
No, 2004.
2004.
I'm getting 2000s vibes. I'm gonna take 6. You've been pretty spot on before. I'm taking 6.
2006 for George. 2004 for Eric. Gentlemen, this is Comic Party from 2001. There's a point for both of you.
Hey, I'll take that point.
Quit
There you
copying
go.
me.
We take those.
Quit copying me.
I didn't copy you. You chose different.
All right, here
I
we
only
go.
comic
The
copies.
next slide.
I think that thing is infrared. He has to aim.
It might actually be.
That's crazy.
It might actually be.
What's the name of the show? And can you use it in a sentence?
I will not tell you.
22.
That's a weird name for a show.
22, what it do?
I feel like if it was that recent, I would remember seeing this character somewhere, and I
It just looks way too modern.
haven't. It definitely looks modern, but like this looked comparable to like the first season of SAO, which is not the 20s. I'm gonna go with 2018.
2018 for George and 2022 for Eric. The correct answer is, guys, this is Demon Lord 2099 from 2024.
You should just copy me.
Don't worry, don't worry,
I've
George.
never heard of this
yeah.
show. I think I would like to point out, because the viewers might not be aware when they watch it, we're looking at this on a 720p TV being upscaled perhaps to 1080p, and everything is fuzzy.
The great thing is,
Also-
right behind Chase, there's a 4K TV playing a baseball game.
Yeah, he said, don't use that TV. It's too big, and we're going to be sitting on the floor too close. It's going to hurt your necks.
We can put a pause and switch it if you. That's
No.
like.
Also,
All right.
I forgot my glasses.
You want to use mine?
No, I don't think that's how they work.
Try them on.
Let's see.
Do they have-
This is worse.
You want
Why
to try
are-
mine?
Yeah, let's see. I think you got
Wait,
something.
these are these the ones where they didn't double it?
Holy shit, Eric! Oh my god!
Who's
Oh,
would
I
you
can
rather
s-
wear? Who's would you rather?
Oh my god!
George,
Whoa!
quick question, because I
Try
can't.
your glasses.
I can't tell. Are these the different framed sides? Like, are they both a
Oh,
different prescription? Because what they do is they'll match one my left to the right to my left is what they'll do, even though my right is
These legit do not help me.
at all.
Wait,
yeah.
I don't wanna do
Zero.
it. Are you telling me that because you have one good eye
Yeah.
and it's fine? It's
Yeah.
like 20/20. That eye is good, right? And then you have another eye. Well, yeah.
It's not
But you're-
2020. It's not 2020. if
Was
I
it
remember
2025? Not.
I don't-
It's like
yeah.
it's
I
fine.
don't know.
It's like
Yeah.
it's passable. Like if you just like you can see through that eye without your glasses,
Yeah.
fine enough.
Yeah.
And then your other eye is like, whoo, you know. And you're telling me they put the same prescription in both lenses?
They put the same prescription for my left in both to match my right, so it doesn't look like a big warped. Because if they tried to match this one
Oh,
for as
yeah.
best they could, it would look like
His eye
worse
would
than
look
that.
smaller.
It would look worse than that. Yeah.
But
It-
can you see out of the
It would
other
look like
side?
this is Jackson's glasses and this one's my glasses.
Okay, but
Like,
so
no,
yeah.
I can't see other
Does it
than
mess
like a
up with-
little sliver.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
a little
so-
sliver
so
is like
your good eye though.
Yeah.
Looking through the glasses, does it mess up the vision?
no, I can't even see.
It's
that
just
this
that the
way.
glass is thicker. So the
Yes, that's what it-
they just make the glass
Bef-
thicker, but it doesn't obscure anything.
Before they didn't understand that, hey, like I just can't see out of that one like at all or
Mm.
whatever. So they would just try to put it to the correct ones that I did with the test. Like,
I see
Yeah.
what you're saying.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. So they,
until recently,
So
like the last
they-
few times I went there.
but you're
then
saying
they're like,
they
all
match
right.
the thickness of the glass on both lenses so that things look
Yes.
like not lopsided.
Yes,
But
that's
there's
what they
not
started doing.
But there's
now.
barely a prescription on the good
I
eye.
th- But if they put a stronger prescription on it and didn't match it, one eye would look
Yes.
smaller.
Yes, it would look. It would look like I have one of your lenses on. So,
Gotcha.
so, yeah,
Well,
All
good
right.
to know. Great
So-
aside.
gentlemen.
Yeah, I just forgot my glasses.
So you guys know or whatever. A lot of these I tried to start them off somewhat a little bit easier.
Oh, thanks.
Near the start.
It's
or
going
whatever.
great.
So, but then they're going to eventually pick up like a little bit and stuff like that. So I don't remember exactly when, but
Lovely.
we're about to find out. So
Well, it's a good thing I'm getting a lot of
Did you,
points
like-
early.
Did you like go through our list and like study?
no, I
and
went through
see?
my list.
Okay.
He just
and-
picked out things he knew would be.
I went
difficult.
through mine and I was like, what can I get away with? So, all right, here we go. Here is the next one.
Where can I watch this? This looks
Crunchyroll.
fun.
Crunchyroll.
Okay. What do I search to find it? Because it looks good.
I'll tell you in a minute.
Why does she look like Saya from Saya no Uta, Gen Urabachi's Arrow Gay?
It might have been
What?
based off of that.
Wasn't this 2017?
That's what I was thinking.
I'm gonna change it 2018.
Crazy. That's what I was. No, I'm actually going with 2017.
2017 and 2018?
16.
16. All right. Gentlemen, you'll be proud to know that this is Gotcha Man Crowds from 2013.
Wow, that seems.
Think I've seen this.
When
No, I haven't seen this.
did Kill la Kill come out?
2013.
Okay, I guess this is contemporary because
I
I
don't
was
know
like
why it's
this.
I would know Kill la Kill because we sat in the hotel room at Otakon and watched Kill la Kill on
I love
Cartoon Network.
Kill la Kill.
Oh, man. Yeah.
I watched that
Oh,
twice.
you're right. Yeah.
I could watch that.
Gotcha
more.
Man Crowds is I really enjoy it. It's kind of obscure, though. All right, here we go. Next one.
I'm not getting a lot of info from this shot.
2006.
Have we entered the harder section yet? Because I feel like the harder stuff is going to be those like it's a 9, 10, or 11. Like it's gonna be at those breaks.
I'm
That's
actually-
gonna make it like really easy for it to fall. Before, like
I'm actually gonna rephrase or whatever. There isn't really like a point. I remember there isn't really a point because when I was making it, I kind of started with the easier stuff and then got to the harder stuff. But then how I placed them in here kind of got sorted a specific way, and I'm not gonna tell you what way that is.
so you
2006.
lied to us.
No, I was mistaken.
I'm going with 2009.
Gentlemen, I'm disappointed in both of you because both of you have seen this show. This is none other than High School of the Dead from 2010.
I told you to say 2011.
How was that 2010?
There's a
What are you
point
gonna
on the board for Chase.
This is?
I don't remember this
I
from
don't
High School of
remember
the Dead
this
at all.
character.
This is that random character that's standing on the bridge.
That helps me so much, Chase.
There's a bridge?
Here we go. The next picture.
That show.
This isn't fair. I haven't watched a show and it's been on the air for like 4 decades.
You just have to name one of them. I don't know.
Oh, 80s.
Yeah, I was gonna say 89, 87. Maybe I'll cut in the middle.
92.
88.
I'll go with my birth year.
88.
92, 88. Gentlemen, this is Lupin the Third, Castle of Cagliostro from 1979.
I did not know because this is the Ghibli movie,
This
right?
is the Ghibli Hayao Miyazaki directed Lupin the Third movie.
I did not know that was from the 70s. I thought it was in the 80s.
That's why I said this isn't fair because this series has been going on for like 40 years.
Have I
Yeah.
watched this? Did we watch
You
this
did watch
together?
this. Yeah, this
Okay,
was the one that we watched. Yeah.
I didn't remember
This is the
casino.
beginning scene. They run out of the casino and then it begins into that car chase
Yeah.
that they do.
I just totally forgot that it opened with the casino.
Yeah, yeah. All right, here we go. Gentlemen.
96. Or that
2005.
weird like the weird haziness is throwing me off.
No, this is 2005. I know the show, but I don't know the year.
I'm going 95.
95.
2005.
Gentlemen, this is No Longer Human from 2009.
I was close.
14 years is not close.
Yeah. Well,
Chase did not see the fault in his scoring method. We just have to make sure we pick two different different decades.
Correct. This is correct. I was going to wait till you guys realized this till I brought it up. You can do that. You can screw me over in this point scoring system.
I'm gonna be honest. I think what we should do is just say our years at the same time.
However, well, yeah. So what I was gonna initially have is have you guys write them down and then show them. At
That's
the same time.
disgusting
So
animal
that's
behavior.
so-
But I want to also go with you guys are totally cool with ganging up on me on this. I don't care. However, if it's somewhat close by the end and you both have a 20-year span of trying to guess an anime decade and it's even close, that's a little shameful. So I just wanted to go. I just wanted to say that before we continue. Feel free to though if you'd like.
How many of these are there?
I put 100 together, but we're going for
What?
our time frame. So
Fair enough. Okay.
yeah, here we go. You guys ready?
Yep.
Oh, is this
Like
Orimo?
No.
What's that?
This
Wait,
is like 16.
What show is this?
I know the show.
I- like, it looks
it's a
familiar.
stupid show. She slams her into the wall and she's still smiling. I know this exact scene.
Chase, have I seen this?
I don't think you've seen
Okay.
this.
I know the show, but I don't know where it's
I'm going 14.
I'm going 16.
I'm going 14.
Guys, this is Plastic Nissan from 2011.
It's Nissan.
You're right.
Nissan's older brother.
Yeah, Nissan by definition is already plastic. We all know that brand.
Here we go. The next one.
Also 2011.
I've seen this.
I have not seen it.
2008?
Yeah, I'm going 2011. I'm here to beat Eric. So if I want to beat Eric, I'm going to have to pick years.
This is correct. But you need
That
to
I
try a little
want.
harder because this is Ride Back from 2009.
That's close.
How am I supposed to know the year shows I did not watch came out? You should have put a list of shows I've seen.
Keep
and
in
I
mind-
would
I haven't
still-
seen this either. I've just seen
You
stuff
should
from
put
Keep in mind,
a list of shows I've watched. Shows you know I've watched.
Well,
and
you
then,
watched Cagliostro
and then the
and you
content,
didn't
shut
do
up.
that.
And then the content will be watching me get
Shows
so
is-
many shows wrong.
Chase, his consciousness of anime started in 2011.
That doesn't. No, it started in 2016.
20 it was 2013. It was 2013.
Oh, that's when
Yeah,
Attack.
yeah,
Yeah, see what I mean? I was. It was when Attack on Titan came out, 2016. That's what you should have done. You should be like, George, This is one you've seen. You watched it
Well,
airing.
I got you.
What year was this?
I knew you guys both watched High School of the Dead, and I knew if I chose that,
I
fishing,
watched
you
it
guys
like a
would not
decade
get
after it came out.
I watched it while it was airing. And I
The
don't remember
perfect
it.
anime, my favorite show, SAO. 13?
That's not right. But
When did it come out? I don't know.
anyways, the next one, guys.
92.
74.
No, 80, 86. This is 80s. 86.
What'd you say?
74.
Eric says 1974. George says 1986. Gentlemen, this is Sherlock Hound from 1984. George, that is a point for you.
I think I need a handicap. I think I need a point whenever I'm within 2 years of the correct answer.
Also directed by Hayao Miyazaki.
Really?
Yeah, this is a show that he directed.
Oh, this is the show.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's essentially just Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
Yeah, with a dog. Here we go. Next slide.
Wait. In Sherlock Hound, did they do Sherlock Holmes' story, The Hounds of Baskerville?
Maybe.
Hounds of Baskerville?
So was Moriarty?
Because how would they do that? Would the dogs in the Hounds of Baskerville just be people in this universe? How would that work?
Was Moriarty in like every Sherlock Hound story, or Sherlock Holmes story?
Moriarty is a pretty, from what I understand,
relevant.
Sherlock. Yeah,
Okay.
he's in pretty much all of them.
Yeah,
maybe not
'cause
every story per se.
If he's
but-
not, that's what they did with this. Moriarty has like a Team Rocket like
Okay,
group
that makes
or whatever.
sense.
Yeah, and that's what it's
Because like
about.
even with like
Yeah.
the Robert Downey Jr.'s, movies, he's like kind of in the background of the things that are going
Yeah,
on. And then
yeah.
the second one, he's just
This
actually
one, he's
there.
just more goofy. This
Is he
one's
in the first one.
this one.
No.
This one's a very more adventurous show than detective-y show.
Dude,
Actually,
I want a third Sherlock Holmes movie with Robert Downey Jr. I'd love that.
Ask Guy Ritchie. Anyways, here we go, gentlemen.
82. No. 82. I don't know if it's 70s. It could be, but I'm going with 82. They hadn't quite figured out what faces look like by the 80s, so
72?
72,
82.
82. Gentlemen, this is Space Battleship Yamato,
The original.
the movie from 1977.
I was closer.
You were closer.
You were over,
But
though.
yet Eric gets the point.
So it's not Price is Right rules.
Awesome. Here we go.
2002. No.
99. 99. 1999. Just to be clear.
1999 for
2002.
2002 for Eric. Guys, this is Tenjo Tengate from 2004.
I think you picked a bad image.
Well, yeah, it was kind of the best one I could find.
You should have found better.
It's
I blame you for my ignorance.
it's very
82. I'm going back to the 80s. This one might be later in the 80s, though. I'll say 86.
81.
Gentlemen, this is the pumpkin wine from 1982.
If I had a point for every time I said the right year and then changed it, I'd have exactly 2 more points.
Oh my word. Here we go.
2015. Though he do look derpy af. Maybe it's earlier. Is he okay?
21?
You should ask him. 21. 2015.
Yep.
Gentlemen, this is Trinity 7 from 2014.
I've seen this.
Heard of it. I don't know what this show is about.
I think you guys might have actually seen this.
I have
not.
seen this because I remember
Yeah.
because it's.
I have not seen this.
Okay, gotcha. I thought both of you had seen this.
I
but
watched it
was like,
so much later than when it came out that.
Yeah, it's weird on
Yeah.
the year. Yeah, gotcha.
Even if I watched it when it came out,
You would like this show.
I wouldn't have guessed right.
You would like this show. It's kind of like Rare Wars.
I love Real Wars. Oh, this looks familiar. This is. I'm gonna go with 22.
19.
2019.
2022. I'm wrong.
22.
I know.
I'll tell you both that you guys didn't get the exact year, but I will give a point for anyone who can name the title of the show.
I can't name the title.
Okay.
So
Is
we're
it?
on
No,
line.
I don't know.
It's a long one. Guys, this is World End. What do you do at the end of the world? Are you busy? Will you save us from 2017?
Hey,
I got a point.
that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Here we go. Next one.
Those are some crisp lines. Is this Digimon or something?
It's from a movie.
Yeah, it definitely looks like it came from a movie.
2012.
14.
2012
pick a different
for Eric,
decade.
Why
and
would I pick a different decade?
2014 for George.
'Cause
Guys,
mine's
this
a-
is Alien 9 from 2001 by J.C. Staff. It's an OVA series, so that's why
It's essentially a movie.
it's essentially a movie. Point for me.
Is that Alien 9?
You'll have to watch it and find out.
I'm not going to.
It's good.
84. Because this is going to be stupid like Pat Labor.
I feel like this could be 80s, but I feel like see, I wasn't there for anime in the 90s. I don't know when it went from looking like this to being like the 90s look. Like
You would know the 90s look.
when did Death Note come out?
Early
Death Note
2000s.
came out
Early
in 2006.
See, like that's like the 90s look for me. And this is clearly before that, but like
This is the 80s.
was this still going on in like 91?
Look at his hair.
I know his hair, but
It's a
what
mullet.
They had bullets in the
he's
90s.
got a point. 87.
Gentlemen, this is Appleseed from 1988.
I really think I need that handicap.
Eric, do you think you're significantly better at this game than George?
Yes.
Eric, would you
I think
be
the
willing,
viewer thinks he's better.
Would you be willing to give George a span of
Just
either
one extra.
any adjacent year to what he says?
Sure.
Okay, so George, you have a 3-year pick.
It's
And,
a Dakimas.
and
You're going to eat me?
yeah, if it gets worse, if it's still not helping, I
Arigato.
got another player.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Itadakimasu. Yum, yum, yum.
I got some takoyaki upstairs.
Hey.
77. From anysearch.com.
They didn't have websites in 77. They would have never thought to put that in this. That's crazy. That is what makes it 90s. Yeah. 98. What'd you say? 77?
77.
I think this feels 80s to me. I'm going to go 80 early. I'm going to go 82.
He doesn't know about the foreheads.
He doesn't know about the foreheads, but neither do you apparently, because this is Bubblegum Crisis from 1987. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
No, you didn't say that. You said 82.
No, I
right?
said 82.
Yeah, but you still get 1 point for getting it in the right decade.
87, wow. Bubblegum Crisis. Is this the one where like the mall scene and everyone's like an undercover?
that is Dirty Pair
that's
Flash.
dirty. I
yeah.
always think of that show for some
Listen, they're only a decade apart, but it's okay because
Now I know.
Yeah.
If I can correctly identify that show when it comes up, I will know.
Here we go.
That was 77?
That was 1997.
97. Perfect.
97.
I hate this because this looks like 2010s, but it's such low resolution.
This is not.
I kid you not. This show, I did grab the best resolution picture that they had.
Then this must have been from the 40s.
2011.
I'm gonna go 2009.
Gentlemen, this is Coyote Ragtime Show by Studio Ufotable.
I don't care.
2006.
You got it right.
Well, I wanted to get the year.
The resolution is throwing me off so much.
It is, yes, but it's all about the character
She seems
designs.
dead inside.
She is.
Everyone in that show actually looks dead inside, surprisingly. It's very funny. Here we go. Next show.
Is this the one with the alien girl that changes or something?
You're talking about Urusei Yatsura?
Yes.
No, it's not that.
It just looks like her, but
kinda
she
does.
has aquamarine hair.
Does she?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't watch it. I didn't know. Interesting. This has got to
Is
be.
this also Bubblegum Crisis?
I
Only
will
because-
chime in and say no, it is not.
Okay. Then
I'm-
this is 74.
I'm
changing it. 81.
also. I was gonna say 81 as well, but just for the sake of changing it, I'll go 82.
82. Guys, this is Dirty Pair from 1985.
You should have gotten this.
This is not Flash, though.
It's not Flash.
Flash is the OVA
Yeah, I knew.
the OVA series that
And
aired
these are-
over a decade later.
Can we get to some good shows?
Why don't they just wear clean underwear?
Well, then they wouldn't be the Dirty Pair, would they? Next picture.
Oh no, she's falling.
Yeah.
Also dead inside.
She's not falling. She's just in water.
No, she's not in the water yet. She's falling into the water.
She's just a little thirsty.
Wait,
She's
no,
taken to get it.
can we get some clarification? Is she already in the water in this image?
As you can see right there on the sides of her, you can see that her clothes are not wet.
See?
So she's actually above the water,
She's-
but you can see
Shadow, too.
her shadow. So,
That's a bad shadow.
well,
2014.
Going
for
based
it.
on that shadow. I'm gonna go with 2012.
Gentlemen, this is Ghost Town from 2007.
Wow, that's older than I thought. Which is why I got it wrong.
I'm just waiting for something good to show up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
make something good. Is this good?
Wait. Is this Carcano?
Do you know when that came out?
Isn't this like 2007?
No, it's 2003. That's what I'm locking in.
2003.
7.
This is Carcano.
Yeah.
But it did not come out in 2007. It came out in 1998. You
Oh, that
ding
makes-
dong.
Imagine I was right. Imagine I
that
was
makes-
just locked in
God.
2003.
No, that makes sense because it was after he
Chase,
did.
am I still
Yeah.
beating you?
You have twice as many points as I do.
Hallelujah.
So it was after he did Evangelion.
It is really evenly spaced.
Yeah.
It's 15 for Eric, 10 for George, and 5 for Chase. That's crazy.
Can I get a point for naming the show?
Well, no, because you were almost a decade off.
But I know the show.
Yeah, but you were almost a decade off. If it's like a long light novel title, sure. But
That's dumb.
There were also
That's
no
it.
points at the beginning awarded for knowing the show. Otherwise,
Yeah, that's
I
true.
would have been scoring
That's
a lot
true.
more.
he's got a point there. Next picture.
That's not true.
This is obviously
Lupin.
Lupin. So can we get a point?
Yeah, can I have a point now? I knew the show. It's Lupin. It's a weird looking gun.
Yeah. I don't know. 83.
Was this before or after the other Lupin that you showed us?
After.
Which was what year?
79.
Oh, you did remember.
Of course we remember.
Yeah, I remember all the things you've shown me.
I thought you were just gonna be like, 81.
Why else would we ask about this question, Chase? I'm saying 83.
83.
This is clearly much later. This is a throwback scene from the newest Lupin movie. So it's 2017. No. If only. His tie's got a funny shape. Is it like rolled under or is it just a flat?
It's a flat cut one.
It is a flat cut.
Yeah.
That's
You've
funky.
never seen a flat tie before?
I
Yeah.
don't believe I have.
The fashion guy doesn't know about flat ties.
I'm not the fashion guy.
Out
You're
of
the
the three
fashion
of-
guy.
I
Just
guess
pick your
that's
date.
true.
I want to move on from this.
You want to move on? You want to move on?
I want to see what else is in here.
87.
Gentlemen, this is Lupin the Third Part 2 from 1979.
I would have got that if you didn't make me rush.
Can we just pick some shows that we know?
So you guys have an idea. They're all put in alphabetical order, but then I went through one line in the folder, and then I went to the next line. So it's like they are to a point, and then they restart and go to a point. So that's how they are randomized into this thing. I didn't specifically.
Why didn't you
put-
just copy and paste it to random.org and then say randomize?
Because that way was already set up, and I was like, well, this is pretty easy, and I had to make each individual slide anyway. So
Yeah.
here we go.
The Serial Project Lane.
No, this is that other Genner Hibachi show.
The one from 2006.
Isn't this Phantom Requiem for a Phantom?
Is it?
You tell me.
You tell me a year, and I'll tell you if you're right.
I said 2006.
2006.
2011? No, it didn't come out in 2011. It came out in, I don't know. I'm going back a decade, 2008.
2008 and 2006. No, this is not Phantom for the record. This is Noir from 2001.
Okay, good thing I went back.
Yeah.
I was close.
And
Not really.
yeah.
I lied about that.
There we go.
I watched this movie. It came out. This is
2018.
no, it's earlier than that because it came out. Because they did the second trilogy, which is The Last Spectre, and then there's another one, and then Azran Legacy, and this takes place, I think, between this. I can't remember the name of the second game, in the second trilogy, so the fifth game, but it comes in place between that and Azran Legacy, if I remember correctly. I think it's 2014. I feel like it's 13 or 14. I'm going with 14.
Eric,
18.
gentlemen, this is Professor Layton,
Yes, we know.
the Eternal Diva from 2009.
Was it that old?
It's that old.
I would have no idea. I don't care about
What?
Professor Layton at all.
Let's say this is from
When
2009.
did Azran Legacy come out?
Oh
Oh my gosh.
All right. You can keep looking at that. I'll throw up the next one.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh, 91.
No, 89.
Locking it in.
Oh, Azran Legacy was 2013. 2014 for North America.
You guys locking in?
Yeah, I'm locked in.
Answers?
Yeah.
Gentlemen, this is Writing Bean from 1989.
What did I say?
89.
Oh, I got it right.
Yeah, you got that.
Hey.
The Kenichi Sonoda OVA.
I could care less.
That is, okay.
Isn't this Chuck's favorite show?
No, it's not. I
Okay.
don't think he's seen it.
Okay.
Wait, time out.
Timing out.
I need to go back. Eternal Diva
When they come out of America.
in America came out in 2011. So I don't think you should get a point for that.
I agree with George because I get a point.
Yeah.
No. You're wrong.
What?
You're just actually factually wrong.
No, I'm not. It came out November 8th, 2011 for us. How are we supposed to know? We don't speak Japanese. How could we have known that movie came out?
Did you watch it in theaters?
I think I watched it in 2014.
96.
96.
It came out around the same time as Unwound Future.
All right, George.
Oh, maybe it's...
I'm changing it. 2002.
2002.
Oh, shoot. I don't know what this is. 3.
2003. Gentlemen.
1903.
God bless.
Thank you. Gentlemen, this is Shingu, Secret of the Stellar Wars from 2001.
Good thing I took that too. Did you give me my point?
I did give you.
Okay. When did Speed Racer come out? 79?
My dad watched it when he was a kid, so I don't know, the 40s.
60s.
I love that. That's so perfect.
65.
Mid 60s. So it would have been late 60s, early 70s. I'm going to go 71. I'm going to go 70. I'm going to go 70. No. Every time I change, I'm wrong. 71.
1971.
65.
1965. Gentlemen, this is Mock Go 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 from 1967.
My dad was watching this when he was like 3. How do you even remember this show to show us this thing later? What?
I remember this stupid scene.
This looks fun. Can you tell what studio did it by the art style? I feel like this is one of those shows where, like, if you're familiar, you can tell.
You can.
Okay, Rain Man. Can he? A normie?
2017.
What studio?
I don't know.
Yeah, see, I don't know either. We're real people.
I don't care enough. I like shows to like shows. I don't care what studio did
If
it.
you guys want a little spice to this one, I'll tell you the studio for this one.
Yeah.
This is PA Works.
Okay.
Okay, 15.
17.
2015, 2017. This is The Eccentric Family from 2013.
Are those two boys from the Eccentric Family, or?
I believe
Are
they
they
are
just-
not, actually.
Okay, that was my question.
Yeah, I believe they are not.
Speed Grapher. 2006.
This is actually not anime. This is that movie that looks animated, but it's got like Robert Downey Jr. and other people in it. So it's a trick question. It didn't actually come out.
So you're not picking a year that it didn't come out.
When you put it like that, 2006 seems like a pretty good year.
2006.
Yeah,
2006.
2006.
Gentlemen, this is Stan Lee's The Reflection from 2017.
So it's not Speed Grapher.
It is not Speed Grapher,
You're
unfortunately.
kind of a dumbass. You know that? You cost us both points there. You were so sure of yourself.
Funimation.
You should be watching.
When did Funimation come into existence?
2003, if I'm not mistaken. Might have been 2001. I think it's 2003.
I was barely conscious.
Oh, 2011. Look at those background characters.
What? I want to watch this show. This looks fun. Does she hit him with that bat? Or does she just threaten him with it?
I don't think she does, actually.
Okay.
I think she attempts to.
So this is Culture Got Soft.
Well, I think he beats her up.
He beats her up?
I can't remember. She's threatening him with a bat.
Okay, so no, that's a good point. So this is either earlier when that was allowed, or it's more current when it's allowed.
I'm going to stop talking so I don't influence any direction.
I'm just throwing out my date because I'm so checked out of some of these shows.
2007.
Yeah. 2007 and 2011. Gentlemen, this is the ultimate otaku teacher from 2015.
That was close.
You were.
I was closer.
He was.
Yeah.
This is Speed Grapher 2006.
Oh, my word.
He can't be wrong twice. 2006.
2020.
What? Huh? No, I'm
Keep it at 2020.
Yeah.
18.
Gentlemen, this is Zammed the Lost Memories from 2008.
I should have gone with Speed Grapher 2006.
That looks really crisp
is-
for 2008.
This is
that
bones.
was- that's a
I remember watching this,
It-
being upset with it, dropping it 3 times, and finishing it out of rage.
That's crazy.
This is just one of the things that I like to say as an example is it's all about the talent behind it. It doesn't really matter when it was made or whatever, what year. And
Yeah,
stuff
there's
like
no
that.
talent
It's all
behind
about
it.
the there's a ton of talent behind
You know,
it.
the more I look at it, this looks awful. This is free.
Swim Bros?
Yeah.
2019.
I'm getting 16 vibes. 2016.
Gentlemen, this is Amanchu from 2016.
Oh, God, gamer. I always knew I had it in me.
I knew I was a gamer. I just knew it.
I always knew that my parents were wrong and I would amount to something 2013. BakaTaka.
Yeah.
Did you say yeah? Or was he saying yeah? I didn't.
He said yeah.
You said yeah?
I thought 2013. I don't know if that's right. But that is BakaTaka.
It's not 2013.
Is it earlier? My thoughts were 2011 or 2013, but I felt like 2013 first. So I said that. Ooh, actually?
2009.
I was just about to say 9.
Gentlemen, this is BakaTaka from 2009.
Give me my 2 points, you cuck.
I'm so upset.
Give me my 2 points.
You're right. You did
I'm
it,
so
yeah.
upset that you said 9 before
you
I
forget
did.
that.
Because I was genuinely thinking 2009, and you said it first, and now it just looks like I didn't think at all for myself there, and I hate it. I hate it. There's no way to clear that record.
Guys, no, I didn't.
I swear, I wasn't just copying in there. I promise. I know I was floppy between 13 and 11 and then went with 2009 right after he said it, but I didn't do it like that.
89.
Crazy. I was going to say 89 too, actually. No. I swear, every time I make a joke, I say, no, not actually. No, I'm just kidding. No.
Huh?
I'm going to kill myself.
I need to look something up.
82. Wait.
Don't tell us yet.
Okay.
Why did I say 82? Oh, because it looks like that. 82. I'm out of Dr. Pepper.
I
Did
am
you
as
notice?
well.
You
I am.
too?
I am as well. Did you find it?
89.
What did you say?
I said 82.
Gentlemen, this is Burn Up from 1991.
So I only said 89 because she's holding a P90, and the P90 was invented somewhere between 86 and 1990.
Very fair argument. That is very clutch to
I
come in.
like the thought.
Yeah, the method to the best.
So I looked up the invention date of the P90 to make my guess.
I was thinking, I was like, is there some random screenshot that he's seen and he thinks he's like, I recognize that character.
That's allowed.
I'm basing it off the P.
Oh.
When
This isn't Gunman Can or whatever.
No, it's Cyborg 007.
I don't know what that is.
What? You're retarded.
Was he wrong too?
It's 009, you idiot. I'm going to kill you.
So what does that mean when it came out?
I don't actually know.
Oh.
Because this is one of those shows that was just on Cartoon Network and I never thought about it.
Oh.
Was the 80s? 84?
It does look 80s.
Unless it's 70s. It might be late 70s.
I'm gonna go 81.
79?
81 for George, 79 for Eric. Gentlemen, I should deduct points from you from this because this is Cyborg 009 from 2001.
I didn't know when Cyborg 009 came
I've
out.
never even heard of this show.
Cyborg 009 is actually a show that was created in the 60s.
Well, this came out in 2001. That's cheating.
This is a remake of.
That's cheating.
That's cheating.
It is not.
Everyone
Yeah,
would agree.
give me
That's
my
cheating.
point.
The picture on the screen.
Give me my
What's the
point.
That's cheating.
When did Dragon Ball Z come out?
This is the live action movie.
You're right.
This is Evolution
You're right.
from 2006.
You gave it away.
So since DBZ spanned such a long time,
94. I never watched Dragon Ball anything except Evolution, actually. That's the only Dragon Ball I've seen, and let me tell you, I did love it. And I know it's not really Dragon Ball, but I loved it. I love the edit with the guy squeaking. I love it when he just
Evolution
squeaks.
came out in 2009.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh
man, I hate that.
That's pretty cringy.
I hate that it's actually that late.
Yeah. When did DBZ
That
come
came
out
out
though?
after Iron Man. Oh, that's insane.
Ow! Ow!
I just like the edit where he's jumping across the car back and forth. They just squeak, squeak, because his hair is like rubbing on it every.
We have to get the release date.
You got to get the decade or the year. The original year that it started. So like the start year.
of this.
I'm giving you a hint so you can get a point.
Yeah.
I'm going for 2 points.
Okay.
It came out in the 80s.
Okay.
Just what year in the 80s?
Let's see.
Thank you.
Was it late 80s? Let's just go to the latest 80s possible.
Just to be clear, because there's Dragon Ball,
Dragon
and then
Ball.
there's Dragon Ball Z.
There's Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball Kai.
Okay, so this is one of the first two, definitely.
Yes.
Which one are you thinking it is?
It's Dragon Ball Z.
How do you know it's Z and not Dragon Ball?
That is Z Krillin.
Well, how am I supposed to know that you're telling me the truth?
I'm telling you, guess somewhere in the 80s so you can get a point.
Okay.
But it has to be late 80s because it ran into the 90s. So I'm going to say it started in 89.
89 from Eric.
See, I was going to say 87, so I'm going to say 87.
I was originally going to say 86, but it wasn't that early in the 80s.
Gentlemen, this is
I was thinking 86 at one point, and then I was like, that's not late.
Dragon Ball from 1986.
I get 2 points because that's within my 1 year. I'm
That-
handicapped. I'm handicapped. I said 87.
Is that Dragon Ball Krillin?
That is Dragon Ball Krillin. I had to specifically make sure I typed it in because I wanted to try to.
Don't forget my
figure it out.
handicap.
I will not forget your handicap.
Thank you.
I had to find this specific shot where he's actually doing something and he looks like he's from Z to try to throw you guys for the loo.
You can't trick me. I've not watched
Well,
either.
that's the only way I could get it out of throwing
That's
this one in
not
there.
original Dragon Ball Krillin.
You remember when him and Goku start doing the training and everything, and they're both wearing the orange suits?
No, because I never watched it.
No, that's his Z uniform.
He wears this in the original Dragon Ball as well.
That's not fair, Chase, because that's also Z Krillin.
This is, but it is not, the picture specifically is from the original Dragon Ball.
This is Z Krillin. Speed graph for 2006.
Nah, this is 2011. I don't know what it is, or if it's from 2011, but I'm saying it's
2011 for George.
I'm sticking with 2006. though.
2006, gentlemen, this is Gun X Sword from 2005.
I was pretty far off.
I have watched this.
Yeah,
Never even.
fantastic. The guy who did Code Geass.
Oh, I watched a good chunk of that, and by good chunk I mean 9 episodes.
17.
No, that's too late.
It doesn't have to be late or not.
13.
Gentlemen, this is
2 points. 2 points. Don't
Do you
forget my
remember this?
handicap. It's. Oh, is this Machina Wereta or whatever? Whatever. I don't know the. I know
Who's
the
that?
Japanese name.
It's Kenny Coon.
It's Kenny.
Kenny Coon. Do you remember this?
No.
We talked about this a lot.
This was the discount Steins Gate.
This is the discount Stein.
Yeah. Washina Wereta.
Yeah,
Washina
yeah.
Wereta. Something like that.
I feel like I've seen this. And this is on the fringe of late 2000s, early 2010s. So I'm just going to say 2010.
Yeah. I'm gonna go 2012.
2012 and 2010. Gentlemen, this is No Rin from 2014.
Could have gone just a little later, but I was stupid. This is Steam Boy.
95.
95.
2001.
2001. Gentlemen, this is Pumpkin Scissors from 2006.
Wow. Hey, that's a year.
The show sucks.
I'm still tilted from the Dragon
It's a
Ball.
show.
2014.
Santa. I'm gonna go 2009.
2009. Gentlemen, this is Santa Company from 2014.
Oh.
It's magic.
You gave me 2 points, right?
I did give you 2 points. this
Making sure.
time. Yeah.
I'm not going to be ripped off from that Dragon Ball. Isn't this, it's not Infinite Stratus, is it?
It is not
Okay.
Infinite Stratus, I will tell you that. Yeah.
But it came out that same period because it has the same look. So I'm going to say 2016.
Oh, I was gonna
Right.
say 13.
Right?
Are you trying to get a hit?
Right?
I'm gonna say 13.
2013. Gentlemen, this is Sky Wizards Academy from 2015.
I've heard of like 2 of these shows that we've gone through. 78.
83.
64.
Gentlemen, this is, I forget the entire title, but it is Macross from 1982. That's right. But
That's 2 points for
2
George.
points.
Because I'm handicapped.
You're gonna play that wheelchair basketball game on Switch.
Bro, that looks so dumb. I'm
For the-
sorry.
Dude, no, it's for the handicapped kid and all of us. You shut your mouth.
It looks so stupid. It's like baby's first handicapped Rocket League. It looks so bad.
Just like this show.
It's got such a wide angle lens kind of look, but there's no distortion, and I don't like it.
It has that movie look too, but
It could just be this TV.
yeah. I don't know. I'm just going to say 2017.
I feel like that's too early. I feel or too late. Sorry, I was gonna say like 2012.
2012.
17.
2017, gentlemen. This is The Girl I Like Forgot Her Glasses from 2023.
Wow, I was off.
Yeah, I don't watch.
Go Hands.
I don't watch that. This is 7 Deadly Sins.
Yep.
When did it come out?
Specifically, the picture that is on the screen.
Season 1. 20.
Came out in 2014.
You just told us it came out in 2014.
Season 1.
So it's 2014.
I know you guys know what the show is.
Yeah.
And everything.
I'm gonna go with
But you just told us 2014.
no. But is this season 1? I don't think it's season 1.
I did realize I just kind of.
Yeah, I'm going to say 2014.
I'm gonna shut my mouth now. I'm gonna
Well,
stop.
you just told us.
I shouldn't say anything regardless, or whatever. It's an easy one way.
I'm
or the
gonna
other.
say 16.
2016.
I'm
and
you're
2014.
you're saying specific season, right?
Specific season.
I don't
this
think-
picture specific.
I don't think this is season 1. So I'm saying 16.
16,
I'm just saying 14.
14, gentlemen. This is the 3rd season or the 4th season. I don't even know. It's the one from 2019.
I didn't watch past like the 2nd season.
Yeah, no one did.
Yeah, it got bad.
Yeah, I don't think any of us did.
Is this
2008.
is this Gunslinger Girl?
I'm going 2008. I think it's wrong, but I'm going 2008.
When did Gunslinger Girl come out?
I don't know, 2008 maybe.
Is it Gunslinger 1 or Gunslinger Girl 1 or Gunslinger Girl 2?
There's 2 of them.
Yeah. The second one was done by a different studio.
Ooh, does this look like the original or a different studio?
I don't know. I'll just say 2008.
That's what I said.
2008 for both of you guys. This is Under the Dog from 2016. I gotta get on the board a little bit. I have half your guys' score.
Oh, she looks familiar.
I don't know. 19.
P in the background? This is Persona.
That's parking. There's 2.
Okay, well, the other P.
Persona parking.
I don't know. 19.
This is giving me 18 vibes.
Gentlemen, this is Yozakor Quartet from 2008.
Did I say 18 or 8? I can't remember.
I can't remember either.
Whoa. 88. No. 87.
91.
87.
Gentlemen, this is Angel Links from 1999.
You're good at this.
This is a
You're
spin-off
really
to
guessing
Outlaws
whole
Fire.
decades correctly.
TV Tokyo. 21? 21.
21?
This is from the 20s?
21?
Yeah, look at that. Can't you tell?
No. But this looks like 2000s to me.
Pop.
Am I stupid?
Special fact: George shares a birthday with this guy.
Him?
Yeah.
This is 97 then. You fool! You
guys
can't
were
give
born
such
on-
a big hint.
You guys were born on the same day.
I
21.
feel like he's
21.
probably. I feel like I'm really off now, but my gut was telling me like 2007. So I'm going with it.
Okay. Gentlemen,
It's wrong.
This is Bimbo Gamiga, Good Luck Girl from 2012.
I was closer. Still wrong, but closer.
You were closer. You were a lot closer.
2016.
I'm also going with 2016.
Is that fake Kirito? Or is that Kirito?
Every Kirito is fake Kirito.
Gentlemen, this is Castletown Dandelion from 20.
We're pretty close.
What am I doing?
Here we go. Catch it up.
Because you're handicapped.
Because yes, that's how it works.
65.
72.
Gentlemen, this is Cyborg 0009, the movie from 1966. One of the first movies.
Didn't ask. 97. She got that Chrono Trigger hair.
Yeah. 2000.
Gentlemen, this is Early Rains from 2003.
Oh boy. She kept that hair for a while. Whoa. I've seen his face before.
92.
That's Guile.
Hi, I'm Guile.
I'm also going early 90s, but I'm going 91.
92 for Eric, 91 for George. Gentlemen, this is Goom Battle Angel Aelita from 1993.
Oh, it's Alita.
Yeah. This is Alita. This is the
I
2-episode OVA
I'm
series that it came
so
from.
disappointed we're not getting a second movie for the live action one they
Just
did.
read the manga.
The movie sect.
The movie was fun though. It
Yeah.
might have been bad Alita, I don't know, but I enjoyed the movie.
What's his face?
Rodriguez, the director,
No, the professor.
Christoph Waltz?
Christoph Waltz.
fantastic.
2016.
2016 for Eric.
This is 13.
Is that Saber?
Is it Saber?
Is that Saber?
Is it Saber?
Is this 2016?
I'm saying 13.
2016 for Eric, 2013 for George. Gentlemen, this is the first Karu no Kyokai movie from
Okay.
2007.
What's that in English?
That's the Garden of Sinners.
Never
It's
mind.
the other
Ti-
Nasuverse.
Yeah. It's in the Fate universe, yeah. So
Okay. Oof. 70.
83.
given a lot of hints with this one.
Oh, this is. I'm not going to swear.
78.
When did the original come out?
I hope it was 78.
Was it the 80s? 82?
Gentlemen,
No, 79. I'm going to 79.
79.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, this is Mobile Suit Gundam Zeta Gundam from 19.
I should have stuck with it.
I thought it was too old.
Here we go. A few more, and then we're done.
Cool.
93.
93.
This is Isn't this Now and Then Here and There?
What? What are you talking about?
this is Now and Then Here and There.
I don't know what you're talking about.
When did it come out? Chase, tell me.
When did it come out?
Give him the answer.
I'll
dude.
tell you after you tell me.
2001?
Gentlemen, this is Now and Then, Here and There. 1999.
I got a point.
Yeah.
I said 93.
I was like, I remember you saying the 90s. I couldn't remember how close it was.
Yep, you're good. This is so close
77.
to being Interstellar 4 or 5.
Same character designer.
Yeah, that's Tatsuya. No, I'm thinking of a different person. Okay. That means that this is 85.
85.
77.
Gentlemen, this is Queen Esmeralda from 1998.
Wow. Did that... When did Interstellar 4 or 5 come out? Because it came out with the soundtrack.
It came out in the...
2004?
You misspelled Esmeraldas.
Anyway.
I did. Oh, Emeraldas. Sorry. That's how. Yeah, it's not
Okay.
Esmeraldas. My bad.
2004.
Ten. 2010.
Gentlemen, this is The Satellite Girl in Space Cow from 2014.
Now that I am caught up to Eric, I want to reduce my handicap.
Reduce your handicap and make this next one the final showdown, or do you guys want 3 more?
I don't really care.
Yeah, just do whatever.
We'll do 3 more. All right, here we
3
go.
more, no handicap.
3 more, no handicap. I'm out of the running.
Yeah, Chase sucks at this.
Hey, dude, I am pretty bad at this.
It's Ponyo.
2012.
2012.
That's an ugly Magikarp. 2016.
Gentlemen, this is Sword Art Online. from 20.
I really thought that might be that fish. That's the fish from the lake, right?
That is the fish from the lake.
I didn't remember it being orange.
You gotta imagine how hard it is to grab some Sword Art Online that's not identifiable as Sword Art Online.
I did not remember it being orange. Ooh, 14. No.
When did Psychopaths come out?
Psychopaths came out in 2012.
Oh,
So
then
it's
I will
not
say-
Psychopaths.
And I will say 14.
I'll say 18.
I could say
Gentlemen, this is The Masterful Cat is Depressed Again Today from 2023.
I have never heard of the show.
Yeah.
Another Gohan's show.
Probably why I've never heard of it.
Yeah.
And here we go, our final.
I know
Yes.
the Japanese title. Can I get a point for that?
No,
Okay.
it's not long enough. Maybe it is.
Sorademo Itsuki.
That's like 4 words. Sword Art Online's 3.
Actually, it's 3 words. Sorademo is 1 word.
You were correct.
What year, though?
Let's see.
2016.
2018.
Gentlemen,
Because I watched it before I went to the basement, but I watched it at Jeff's house.
before his Harry Potter days.
Yes. So my guess is 2018.
Well, you both are close, but not quite. This is The World is Still Beautiful from 2014.
Can I get another point for getting the title right?
You know what? I'll give you 1 more. That way we have a winner. So
That's close.
with a grand
pretty
Wait,
total.
why would I be tied? Because I got Sword Art Online right.
Yeah, we were.
I gave you 2 for that, didn't I?
We were tied.
Yeah, but then there were, wait a minute. Let's go back.
Oh, I didn't get that one
Yeah, we
right.
both got
You guys
that one
didn't get
wrong.
that one.
Yeah,
You
so
got that one.
You
So
got,
I would have 3. I would have 4 points because I got that title right too.
You are correct.
yeah, but nobody. We're not doing the titles.
We're doing it now.
No, he got Sword Art Online right because he got the 2 years, and then
Yeah.
I gave him 2 for this one because he knew exactly. Well, we're giving it to him just for
Whatever,
fun. Yeah.
man.
Anyways, Chase with a total of 19 points, George with a total of 37 points, and Eric with a total of 39 points, making him our BakaTaka decade guessing champion of all time. Congratulations, Eric. You deserve a Weep Award.
Give him.
I've got one.
Okay.
Anyways, thanks for joining us for this very special episode. This is going to take a while to edit. As always, sitting on the left, it's been.
Eric.
In the middle, it's
George.
I'm on the right. I'm Kick Puncher / Chase. You've been the audience, sitting where the audience sits. Thanks for guessing some anime with us. Anime's pretty cool. Get out of here.
Later.
Bye. Oh. Yeah. It's because I'm God. Just so you know.